Hi, Yolanda. This is Melissa. Where are you and what's going on?
Well, when I was in the bus zone on Halsey at 28th Avenue, a vehicle passed by a truck rather. He passed by the bus and he hit the mirror. He didn't break it. He just moved his mirror out of position. Do I need to write a report on that?
Affirmative, yeah. I'll have supervisor meet up with you and just do a quick damage inspection, and then, yeah, give me a call at the end of your shift.
So this signal on the exit driveway of the hospital, it's not working. I've been sitting here at this red light for like the last 9 minutes. Yeah, it's not changing the green at all.
Really almost a non-incident. However, I pulled into followed a car into the zone, far side 15th on Alberta. He realized he was in a loading zone and put his car in reverse and look and just barely bumped the back of my car, the front of my car with the back of his. There's absolutely no damage, not even a dust transfer on the cars. I'm going to take a picture just in case we can change information, no injuries, no tows, nothing like that.
Copy. 1514.
David, I got your parking or your blocking danger message. You're on 39th eastbound at on Hawthorne.
Right here at Cesar Chavez Boulevard. I'm sure I broke a water hose to the radiator because there's coolant on the ground.
Which direction you facing?
Should be the park was at 436. You'd probably catch him maybe at 52nd and Franklin at 403.
The coolant's running out of the back of the bus or the front of the bus?
Back.
You got the bus turned off, right?
Problem is, if I turn the bus off, the four-ways don't continue working.
Yeah, they should. Just go ahead and turn it off and leave it in day run and leave your four-ways on. They should be working.
You put it in night park then, and it'll keep it running.
Correct.
Well, I got the back hatch open. I'll put the triangles out here as soon as some of the cars move from the back.
That'll be good. I'll get somebody headed your way. Is that stuff going into a storm drain close to you?
It's going in and the water's there, but I'm far enough away from the storm drain because it's right there at the corner. But if they get here and they can put it down, put something down to block it, then maybe we can keep it from going in. But there's not a whole lot of coolant coming down because I think I lost some along the way.
That's a good part, believe it or not. Okay, yeah, once you shut it off, that'll stop the flow. And if you can put the garbage can underneath the biggest drip of it, that'll help too. And I guess somebody heading your way.
As I left this parking lot, I don't have enough energy. The bus will not get up this little hill. I've got 2 wheelchairs on board and can't get even over to the side of the road good enough. This thing is just like, it had nothing. It was like, what's going on here? There's something really wrong with this bus. And at the place, it's not giving me, it didn't give me no trouble. It's just, I didn't think about it, but it kind of died, and then I started it right back up, and then it had energy to the end of the lot, and then none. I can't get up this hill.
Okay. Apparently, Washington County called, and I guess they have 5776 stopped. Apparently, there's a suspect on his bus. He's on baseline. Looks like at Maine.
Copy. Stand by just a second, please. 118 out with the passenger. Could you please repeat that?
Give me info. 5776. I believe that's the bus that Washington County called and said that they were going to stop it. There's a suspect on that bus. Looks like he's at Baseline and Main Street.
I'm going to head out that way. Please keep me posted in case it rolls. I've been here with Transit Police in Willow Creek. Right now, everything's fine. We'll see what happens once the kitchen light gets turned out.
Copy. 16.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, were you the one that got stopped by the police because they had a suspect on your bus?
Yes, I was.
I just wanted to make sure and check on it because they didn't give me a whole bunch of info. But everything's okay with you?
Yes, it was some lady that got on the bus at Hillsborough Transit Center, and it seems like she might have stolen something.
All right, but you're good though, right?
I'm good. Nothing happened on the bus. She just boarded in at Hillsborough Transit Center, and they took her off. Nothing happened.
I was just checking on your well-being and everything. Okay, awesome. Well, you have a good rest of the day.
I will, and thank you for calling and being concerned.
1640.
I don't know if I sent the right text message. I couldn't find a better one. I have a biohazard here. It appears that one of my passengers soiled himself and left some on the seat. Oh, isn't that just lovely as all get out? Okay, do you have anything you can close out? Well, first of all, how's the aroma? Well, I had been wondering, he was a stinker from the get-go, and I was about to ask him to get off the bus when he got off of his own accord, and the smell didn't go away. It's not pleasant on here. Alright, let me check something in the way of extra here real quick. Hold on a second. Alright, Leonard, you got 3 street shout-outs today, and you're using one of them up. Are they good shout-outs or bad shout-outs? I don't know, that's up to you. I hope it's good because we're really swamped. Well, no, this is for Supervisor Fry, who is going to meet me on the bus hall today. Let him know that there's no reason to do that. I played out what he advised when there was nobody on the bus hall during the weekend, and he's right. I was wrong. That's it. I think I'm taking his advice. Okay, I'm going to tell him he doesn't need to meet you. He was right as usual. You were wrong as usual, and we'll leave it at that.
939, go ahead. At Power Garage right now, I'm holding my time. I have a young couple that got on the bus, and they have got to be carrying one hell of a big bag of pot. The whole bus is starting to totally reek of marijuana, and I need a supervisor or place out here, somebody, because the bus is starting to smell, and I think people are starting to get sick, and I'm going to get sick, so a supervisor could meet me halfway through and get them off. If they're going to meet you, and supervisor, he's tied up. So if police going to meet you, you need to pull over and stay put and tell me where you're going to be. I'll garage and I'll just sit here. Okay. And give me a description of these people. They're a young couple. She's got long hair. He's got a gray sweatshirt on. He's got black hair, and I've just got jeans on. White, black, Hispanic. American or something, he's mixed of some sort. Native American, I think. Affirmative. I'm going to hold it here then. 939. Well, I'm on with 911, and 911 wants to say, ask them please to get off your bus. What do you want? Because they heard me say that I was calling for the police, and they said, oh shit, they got off the bus in the back, and so we pulled the bus over, we popped up all of our windows, and everybody got lots of thank yous from everybody on the bus, because somebody says I should have just let the police come and get them, but they heard, and they got off the bus. I think they didn't want to go to jail, so thank you for your quick help. Okay, well, next time, the best thing for you to do, we're not going to tie 911 up, just ask the couple, whoever comes on your bus, to get off. I will do that, and thank you so much for your quick assistance. It helps drastically. Everybody's got smiles on their face, and we're rolling safely, so thank you.
Vehicle 1 was westbound on Sacramento, approaching the service stop at 132nd. There was a person on board with a disability. Operator tried to get the bus as close to the curb as possible, misjudged the clearance on the right-hand side, and made contact with Vehicle 2. 10 damage to vehicle 1 are the there's scratches on the side of the bus about midway. Scraped off the 2 clearance lights on either side of the rear door, and the right wheel well, the little rubber thing, got torn loose on the back portion. Damage to vehicle 2 is basically from the door forward. So we got the door, the left door, the mirror, the fender, the tire, the rim, the bumper cover, and the headlight cover. 1736. And 9112, I'll be clear and probably heading over Gateway.
939. 939, go ahead.
Keep you on record that I do check for honor citizen cards. I've got 2 people that don't have them, that I told them what the policy was. They have it all ripped up, blah, blah, blah. I said, this is policy. They put in $1. I said, I've got to put whatever. Anyway, and I also wanted to put it on record that I have a young mom that's got 2 small kids that were literally screaming, bloody, curdling, screaming in the back. And I went back and said, hey, you guys got to use an inside voice. We've got to hear the bus stop, got to hear the bell. So the mom is trying to calm them down. And I said, I know they're young, but they also have to learn how to use an inside voice. I said, I've got kids myself. So I said, okay, and she's working with them. So I just wanted to go on record. So,
Okay, you're on record. How many people is it? And can you give me a quick description of them?
Now, there's a couple. They're black. They're probably in their early 20s. They have 1 child with them, and they delayed, or 2 children with them. They delayed the process of boarding the bus. I asked them to sit down and be quiet and stop testing me, and they refused. Now they've been asked to leave. Now I'm still getting problems. You can hear them in the background.
I can, and I appreciate you giving me the information that you're giving me. So there is a male and a female, correct?
I can understand you.
Is there a male and a female, is that correct?
That's correct.
And your doors are open, right? I'm rolling your way.
And parked at the curb with the flashers on with the doors open, and I've asked them to leave twice.
And is that Stark and 182?
Understand you again.
Stark and 182?
I'm not. There's something wrong. You're distorting coming through. I'm sorry. What did you say again? Can you say it slow?
I can head that way. Please call 911.
to do anything to get off this bus tonight and have someone else relieve me. I have, what do you do with these verbal people who abuse you and stay on the bus and expect a ride? I'm sick of it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes it's worse than others, and sometimes you can put up more than at other times, and I don't know. Tonight, or today, actually seems to be quite the day for verbal.
I would give anything to get this jerk off my bus right now. Anything.
Well, being disruptive, all you have to do is pull over, open the door, say your ride's over. And if he doesn't get off, then we'll get somebody there to take him off.
Yeah, that's going to cause a whole other thing. He's staring at me while I'm on the phone. I'm liable to really get hit or something, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm afraid to do it, so I'm not going to do it. And thank you. I know that you hear this all day.
Okay, that's the only way we can help you is you pull over and you tell him his ride's over and open the doors. And we can send somebody to you. If you want to just sit there and open the doors, don't want to talk to him, that's fine. We can do it that way too and just send somebody to you.
But I have a feeling he's going to be coming back in he's off the bus and he's flipping me off. I'm glad he's off the bus. So now I'm fine. Thank you.
There you go. Done deal. Go ahead and close the doors and roll.
Hi, Terry. It's Julie. I wanted to check on you, see how everything's going. Have they arrived yet?
They're still refusing to leave, and I'm still waiting for somebody to show up to remove them.
Sir, is it out? And I did call the police, so you do have help coming.
Thank you very much. The bus is parked.
Copy that. Thank you, sir. At 1816.
I was a call because the guy wrote down my bus number. He got on the bus at 1911. I was letting off passengers, but I was talking to him. They wanted to get on the streetcar, and he told me he got on the bus before the other passengers exited. And said, "Thanks for lowering the bus." I wasn't even loading him at that time. I was still talking to my passengers that was getting off the bus.
Okay, I don't know. You keep a journal, keep that in your journal. You talk to dispatch at 1901 here in my office, put that in it, and don't worry about these crazy folks.